Home is where I'm loved. Home is where I can be me. Home is where I'm at peace. Is where every waking moment is bliss, and I don't have to worry about being good, fitting in, stepping on toes, and coming across wrongly. Self-acceptance for me has been a journey, a process. I had moments when I had to ditch the normal way my folks would have wanted me to be. My dad is very religious, and after my mom passed, I was stopped from putting on shorts and trousers, which was one thing I was comfortable with even as a very young girl. And then I had to start putting on skirts and gowns, and felt so awkward. I started having self-esteem issues, inferiority complex. I became repressed as an individual, became suicidal at some point because I just felt I couldn't fit in. I couldn't meet up with, But yeah, secondary school was a bit bearable, because I went to an only girls' school. So yes, it wasn't unusual to see tomboyish looking girls. And university was a bit balanced out because I could be me to an extent, but even to myself, I couldn't voice out who I was, even to my own hearing. And so as much as possible, I stayed away from uncomfortable situations till I found friends. I had to reach out virtually to find people like myself because I was drowning, I was losing my mind. Internet was my solace. I would read about other people, LGBT Nigerians, but I was always happy when I would even hear about rumors and insinuations about the LGBT society in Nigeria. There was barely any information about. So at home, I try not to ruffle feathers. There was a period when I, threw caution to the wind and started dressing more in tune with how I felt, and started expressing myself more through my clothing. Questions were being asked, questions were being raised, but I found a way to balance it. To a large extent, I would say my family members are a bit more accepting, as long as we all live in denial and don't talk about it. So there's peace. So home for me can be home now compared to before. That a home was like prison cell.